Hi everyone, welcome back to Yoga with EJ. Let's start today's meditation practice. We are going to practice gap viewing meditation today. It's a practice about becoming aware of the empty space, the gap between the inhale and exhale. So you're simply paying attention to the silence gap at the turning point when the inhale becomes exhale, when the exhale becomes inhale. Everything arises and passes away, just like the sound of singing bowl. Before the sound of singing bowl, emptiness. Then sounds start to arise. And gradually and slowly, it disappears. When there's another moment, then another sound arises and lost and disappear. Between the inhale and exhale, or the exhale and inhale, there's always a moment of a gap. There's always a silent gap, that turning point. I want you to be aware of that little tiny gap. It might be a little bit difficult in the beginning, but you will get used to it. Let's get started. Sit at the center of the mat, hips on the ground. But if it's difficult for you to sit in an easy pose like this, I always recommend something to elevate your hips so that your hips is higher than your knees. Your left heel underneath your perineum, so that you have no issue with blood circulation. Make sure that your legs do not go numb. Of course, if you practice and practice and practice, 30 to 1 hour, even 2 hours and 3 hours, without any difficulty, you can meditate. But in the beginning, it's kind of hard. So I want you to sit comfortably. If you're difficult to sit in a comfortable position, then I want you to lie down. When you lie down, or whether you lie down or in a sit, the main point is this: from the tailbone to the crown of your head, upright. Pull your chin down. While you're lying down, same thing. Make sure that from the tailbone to the crown of your head, one straight line. But nice kind of, this curve in your spine. And relax the entire body, eyes closed, and just simply be aware of your own breath. In all meditation practice, especially breath meditation practice, we're not controlling our breath, meaning let the body breathe in and out naturally. That's the point. Natural breathing. Let it happen. Be aware of your ribcage. Moves up and down as you inhale and exhale. Be aware of your belly. Rises and sinks as you inhale and exhale. Be aware of sensation that is happening at the tip of your nose as you inhale and exhale. We're not here to control our own breath. You do not need to make it long and deep and slow. Just let it be and simply be aware of your own breath. Your hands gently on top of your knees. Relax your shoulders and your arms. If you sit, you have nice curve in your spine, neutral spine. From the tailbone to the crown of your head, imagine there's an energy moving upwards and downwards as you inhale and exhale. Be aware of the rhythm of your breath. Again, gap viewing meditation is a practice about becoming aware of the silent gap. At the turning point, when the inhale becomes an exhale. So when the singing bowl rings, I want you to be aware of the gap between the inhale and exhale, especially when the inhale becomes exhale. Bring your attention to the silent gap at the turning point. The brief empty moment when your inhale becomes exhale. We're not here to manipulate our breath. Let it be. And just simply be aware of the brief moment of a gap when the inhale becomes exhale. Recognizing the gap between the inhale and exhale might be challenging in the beginning. Then you may pause the breath for a second. Just gently pause after inhalation. Then recognize the moment of a gap, then begins to exhale. Start from 1 second, pause, and gradually reduce the pause. Half second, quarter of a second. Now recognize the gap within completely natural breathing. Pay only attention to the gap between the inhale and exhale, especially when the inhale becomes exhale. In our life, we always pay attention to things that arise. we have never been able to, or never had a chance to rest in an objectiveless state of awareness, meaning we always pay attention to objects. But by observing the gap between the inhale and exhale, we are finally able to rest in an objective state of awareness. This helps us a lot observe ourselves with greater clarity and objectivity. We are no longer lost in things or objects in the world. We are in this space. Which is the start of everything and the end of everything. Now be aware of the silent gap at the turning point when your exhale becomes the inhale. Gap viewing meditation, neuroscientifically, it helps calm the amygdala, activate the frontal cortex. As a result of that, it strengthens the mind and the mind's resilience and stability. How many times a day we pay attention to our own breath, even though our breath is the start and the end of our life. Our life starts with inhale, ends with the exhale. It is actually the start and end of everything. It is actually the start and end of our life. Embrace stillness, emptiness. The more we pay attention to the silent gap, the more we're becoming one with the inner silence. Stillness, tranquility, or emptiness is always there within, but we're not aware of it because of the noise of our daily life. But by being aware of the gap, we are finally able to reconnect with that inner stillness. When you hear the sound of singing bowl once again, stay in your natural breathing, yet start to be aware of your bodily sensations. Be aware of your bodily sensation that is happening between your hands and your knees, through your spine, the contact point between your cloth and your skin. And the air and your skin. At the tip of your nose as you inhale and exhale. Even inside of your body, your inner organs, your blood vessels, the sound of your heartbeat, now be aware of your own breath. How natural it is. How long and deep and slow it is. Now be aware of your entire body. How relaxed it is. When you hear the sound of your singing bowl once again, I want you to open your eyes gradually and slowly and be aware of the things that in your eyes. Slowly open your eyes. Light goes into your eyes. See the world with your eyes. Hope you enjoy the meditation. Please practice gap viewing meditation. Once again, neuroscientifically, it calms the amygdala, the fear and fight or flight sense in your brain, and also activate your prefrontal cortex, which can help your mind resilience and stability. Practice, practice, practice every day. Your life will change dramatically in a positive way. Namaste.